Okay, to start off the second half of my October unboxings, we have another carryover from November. This is Illumicrate. It was delayed, then they didn't find out about it until it was too late. I do the book only subscription, and I actually know the book that's in here, and it is one that is a repeat from, I believe, the Owl Crate box that I purchased. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, good. The actual Illumicrate that I'm going to get, and I wondered why this came all the way overseas, so they haven't shipped out the one that will be a repeat from Owl Crate, because that's coming from a US distributor, but this came from overseas. This is a sequel to the first book that I got through Illumicrate, and I already put it back. I had it down for, because it was one of my 5-star reads this year. This is a sequel for that, special edition. I am so excited. I love the colors on this so much. We have A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. Simple on that side, but then you have this side, which is gorgeous. Oh, I love the design. Now we're gonna look, and so we've got custom end pages. That artwork is stunning. I do prefer the more muted, less cartoony sorts of artwork, and it's the same on both sides. And now I'm gonna take the dust jacket off. Oh, the color scheme on this. Oh, I love it. It's not a reversible dust jacket, that's fine. But when you look at this together, when you look at this going into that, so well done. I'm so happy to have this. So, and it is indeed signed. So there we go, starting off my December unboxings with another book, which is not the regular book box yet to come. That one, it is a duplicate, like I mentioned, but I probably will keep, no, not probably, I will keep the Illumicrate version, because from what I've seen, it's gorgeous. Okay, so next set, I have 2 boxes to unbox, and then I have a couple things that I don't know if they are books or not, so I'm gonna unbox them anyway. I did bring scissors this time, and sitting here is so nice because it is so cold right now. It's like the polar vortex freeze, whatever thing. And I think I've got the vent right behind me. Feels so nice. So this package is, it's that quarterly subscription that I haven't been all too impressed with. And I've canceled it, but I went ahead and did the year-long up front. So I'm gonna get this one and one more, I believe. I'm actually really excited about this one because I've wanted this one. Okay. So they redeemed themselves a little bit. Again, it's the library extra stuff. Not gonna keep this. When I saw that, I was so excited because I've seen this and I've requested it multiple times, but this is Centerback and Other Stories. So I believe it's an anthology by Munashi Kiseke. That's my best guess at how you pronounce that. I'm gonna read the back. So in Centerback and Other Stories, Munashi Kiseke offers an awfully intimate, fresh telling of the immigrant experience of Black women in the United States, equally awash with the joys of exploring a new world, as well as a myriad of challenges her complicated and often tangled female Zimbabwean protagonists navigate issues of identity, microaggressions, and sexism in vibrant, indelible settings. Okay, so this must be short stories from the way that is talked about. I'm really intrigued by this one. And out of the 3 that I've gotten so far, this is one that I'm actually really interested in. Next, we have this package, and I can't tell who it's from. It says FedEx International, so maybe it's finally Dragon Keeper. It is! Yes! Okay, so finally I have Dragon Keeper to complete my Realm of the Elderlings collection. I reached out to them and I contacted them and I'm like, hey, why haven't I gotten this? And they gave some baloney answer, and then I got a notification that it was shipping. So are you actually in the wrong here, Waterstones, or what? But anyway, got this. Excited about that. It's not adding to my physical TBR though, because I have read this one. Then we have, feels like books, but weirdly packaged. So I'm working on getting books for some of my my 2023 goals. I haven't filmed those videos yet. Yes, okay, so these are for that one. Oh, I'm so excited about the two that are in here. And obviously I will talk more about what they are for in those videos. It is a mess in this room. Anyway, so we've got The House at the End of Magic. Well, that's a bummer. It's water damaged. Interesting. I didn't buy them brand new. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay, that's interesting that that's water damaged. So maybe I didn't buy them brand new. And then the other one, which is still in good condition, is Sword of Kaigen. Finally getting around to reading Sword of Kaigen. Okay, so I'm excited about those. And then lastly, we have something that is not getting added to my physical TBR, but it is something that I am so excited about. So I'm glad, again, it's Owl Crate. Bought so much from Owl Crate lately. So they announced a special edition, and there were people complaining that they didn't give them enough time about this special edition. But one of my things about the special edition announcements on like Illumicrate or Fairy Loot is they say, they announce it and then they don't, like, they announce it months before they actually open up the sale, which I get, but it's months before the sale. So I'm okay with a quick turnaround here, especially for these books. Oh, I'm so excited about these. Oh, okay. So again, they have them in the plastic wrap. I wish they wouldn't, but we've got a Woodmark here. Inside a mist, inside a dream, a young man and woman were remade. Of course, we know what's coming up here. That is some great artwork there. Okay, okay. Oh, there's two Woodmarks. Obviously, it's the Strange the Dreamer set. Oh, I'm so excited about this. So we got Laszlo and we got Sarai. Oh, okay. So interestingly, they have Muse of Nightmares on top, but I'm gonna open this up. Oh my word, I'm so excited. I'm opening this with my fingers when I have scissors right next to me. LitJoy Crate, I believe, did a special edition the year before I got onto BookTube and knew anything about it, and I looked into getting those, but it would have been cost a ridiculous amount. And even though I still would really like to have those because they had annotations from Laini Taylor, I wasn't going to pay $300 for them. So when this one came up, I was like, yes, hands down, yes. Oh, and then the editions are gorgeous. Strange the Dreamer. We've got solid blue sprayed edges. Moths background. If you know, you know. See, are they different? No, it's the same on both sides. There's a Dear Reader letter and a signature. Okay. This is I think the 10th anniversary is why this is being released. Oh my word. I love it when they print on the hardcover. It's foiling with, oh my word. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Oh, I love that. He might have left his books behind, but he carried all his stories with him. They might get dethroned. Ah, so good. Oh, this is so good. And of course we've got reverse dust cover art. This is so gorgeous. And this is so gorgeous that it's like, maybe I frame this as an art print and keep it without the, oh, okay. I'm just making noises now with pleasure of how gorgeous these books are. That probably sounded weird. And then we've got Muse of Nightmares. And we've got a different, I think the other ones were slightly different. Same on both sides. It is just Strange the Dreamer that is signed with the Dear Reader letter, which totally fine to me. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I mean, really, Owl Crate got more reverse dust cover art. I have no words. I have no words. There's Sarai with her moths. New dreams sprout up when old ones come true like seedlings in a forest. These are some of the most gorgeous books that I own. Ugh. I love these so much. This is amazing. I'm so excited to own these. Next, we have my coffee and book club subscription. It used to be reliably the first in the month, but it's the end of the month, so we shall see. I haven't actually ground up the one that I got, I guess, at the beginning of the month, so maybe this is January. Who knows when they're sending this, but that's because Christmas time, I get the Christmas one from Starbucks, and I pay for it, yes. So we have, good, it's not flavored. I don't know why they did it that one time. We have a Honduras blend, brown sugar, cherry, orange, which interestingly is the exact same blend that they sent before. So we shall see. It's good coffee. Just let it switch up the varieties. The lollipop that I'm never going to eat. It was like 2 hardbacks this time. Okay. I think something got messed up here because this does not, I mean, it's published by Tor, but okay. It's a paranormal sort of thing. I think once again, that sent me some not so great books. I doubt that I'm going to hold on to this one. It's called The Big Fix by Linda Grimes. It seems like a paranormal romance. It looks like typical romance on here. As I've said many times before, I'm not a romance reader. This is getting donated. And then this one looks more interesting. This is called The Master of Dreams by Mike Resnick. So this does look like it is urban fantasy. His adventures begin with a shooting in a strange shop in Manhattan, but soon he finds himself the owner of a very familiar bar in Casablanca. By the time he adjusts to that reality, he's suddenly become one of several undersized people helping a young woman search for a wizard, and after confronting the wizard, he somehow finds himself in Camelot. Okay. Interesting. Probably wouldn't be one that I picked up. They had some good ones. They seem to have dud, dud, dud. Oh, this is really good. Maybe I'll keep it. Dud, dud, dud. I'm not so sure. I'm trying to see when this one was published. This one was published in 2019. So definitely still a backlist book. I'm intrigued by it enough to hold on to it. But if I get yet another month with books that I don't want, I might end up canceling the subscription. Okay, and what may be the last or second to last part of my December unboxings, I have my Goldsboro, and it's not in a white box like it has been before, but that's okay. I already split the opening, and with these books, I do already know what the book is going to be, and I've seen images. I'm really excited about this because it's from an author that I haven't read from before, but I'm really excited to get to. So, copious amounts of packaging. Like seriously, who needs this much packaging? I don't. I'm going to take the library plastic off of it. Okay, so this book is The City of Lost Chances by Adrian Tchaikovsky. He writes both fantasy and sci-fi. One of his most popular ones is the Children of Something series, and they have sentient spiders. Not for me, but I'm really excited about this one, so I'll show it off before I give a summary. So we have this gorgeous thing here. We have Under the Dust Jacket, and then the piece de resistance. I don't know how they did it, but look at that. I don't think anything else can top this, so I had better love this book. If you look at it, these are images from that front cover. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna read the dust jacket. I gotta get my glasses. So I'm gonna read the summary, but I gotta have my glasses. There's always been a darkness to Ilmar, but never more so than now. The city chafes under the heavy hand at the Palestinian occupation, the chokehold of its criminal underworld, the boot of its factory owners, the weight of its wretched poor, and the burden of its ancient curse. What will be the spark that lights the conflagration? Despite the city's refugees, wanderers, murderers, madmen, fanatics, thieves, the catalyst, as always, will be the anchorwood. That dark grove of trees, that primeval remnant, that portal when the moon is full to strange and distant shores. So, we've got basically an apocalypse happening with a portal fantasy, and I'm intrigued. You make a book this beautiful, I'm gonna wanna read it. And of course, it is also signed and numbered. I have number 1344 this time. They wrote it and didn't print it. I'm excited about this. Now, I really have to get to my run. Okay, so we have the last box for December. Yes, it is January 5th, but it's Fairy Loot, which usually arrives either at the very last day of the month or a few days into the next month. I haven't had Illumicrate for November and December because of their shipping issues. While I wish that I had the books, especially the November one, which is gorgeous, I completely understand, and I love how transparent they're being about the shipping issues. They send out regular updates, got one just today, and I'll be back in just a second because the battery's flashing. Okay, so in January, I will likely have 3 Illumicrate boxes. The November ones have arrived at their warehouse and are being packaged up. December should arrive in the next week or so, and then January is scheduled to be on time. Now, back to Fairy Loot, the last box for this month. Interestingly enough, I went to cut the little edge here, and there was no tape on it, so I hope nothing's damaged. Okay, so we open it up, and ooh, I see something that I like. We have the spoiler card here. It's got a circus acrobat type theme. I believe this has to be Night Circus inspired. I haven't in the past used book sleeves, but in an effort to start carrying things with me, I might. And this is a really cool one. I really like this. Every person has the power to change their fate if they are brave enough to fight for what they desire more than anything. Okay, so I was wrong because the quote here is Stephanie Garber, so this must be Caraval, which I do plan to read this week. It's got a nice soft fabric inner lining. This looks gorgeous. Even if I don't use it for books, I'll be using this one. Next we have a fabric item. I'm trying to get the squigglies off. And it is tied up nicely like this. Les Sorterebs. Maybe this is Night Circus inspired. So it's got a tag on it. Yep. Night Circus face towel. I do need some little hand towels like this. This is really cute. And it's got a nice texture, not too soft, not too rough. Oh, I was actually needing some of these. Okay, we've got, oh, they're starting to put tags on everything. Nice. So we've got, where did the tag go? Oh, I probably will find the tag eventually, but we've got carousel type bookends. Now that I have my new shelves over there, I am in need of a lot more bookends to keep them from falling over. I'm gonna have to consult the spoiler card for this. Okay, it's just inspired by the theme of the month. I didn't think it was a specific fandom, but I need bookends, so there we go. That came quite timely. I'm gonna take the book out for just a second. Oh, here it is. Found the tag. And digging out the paper items. Okay, so we have the next in the set of foiled bookmarks. It's very Roman. Interesting. They're mythology, so I'm not sure. Okay, I should have guessed that. Interesting though that they call this Ares and they've got him in a Roman costume. I would assume that would be Mars, not Ares. And this is Aphrodite. Okay, so we got Greek gods here. Did I just say Greek? I meant Roman. Either one. Always love the bookmarks. And then we have the tarot cards. So we, oops, that's upside down. We have the tarot cards here. We have the moon and the sun. I'm not sure who these are supposed to be, so let's take a look. Okay, this is a book that I'm interested in. No wonder I didn't recognize these, because these are Lee and Ren from Girls of Paper and Fire. I am interested in that book, but I always love these cards. And now it is time for the book. Oh, actually, I think there's some paper products in here. Okay, so we have the Fairy Scoop. We have the spoiler card art bookmark. We have the Dear Reader letter. I really like that. I'm intrigued. Fairy Scoop. Next month's theme is Hidden Worlds. I just saw the sprayed edges. It's got a design on top. Oh, I hope I like this book. See, this is what I first saw. Ooh, it's so dark. Oh, it's got it all through there. Cruel illusions, win or die. Okay. Okay, we've got end pages. No reverse dust cover art, but the end page art there is similar to the Dear Reader letter, and unique end pages on this side. And then we have embossing on the cover. Not my favorite, but I always like it when they add that. Okay, so let's see what this is about. They will get me every time with these sprayed edges. This book had better be good. I'm gonna read the synopsis. Ever since a vampire murdered her mother, Ava has been determined to get revenge. But 10 years later, having survived foster home after foster home, and without a single sighting of a vampire, Ava has begun to lose hope. That is, until she stumbles across a hidden magic show where she witnesses impossible illusions. The magicians may not be the bloodsuckers she's hunting, but Ava is convinced something supernatural is afoot. That's not the whole synopsis, but I'm intrigued. I really hope this one is good because these edges are just so gorgeous, and I kind of wish I'd had this book to read instead of Silver Under Nightfall. But there we go. There is the end of my December unboxings. Yes, even though it's January, I had a lot of good stuff, had a lot of fun unwrapping, unboxing all of these. I know I'm making a lot of noise while I'm trying to do my outro. I'm just trying to close the box. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.